Welcome back to the Pacific Crest Trail. You're joining me at mile 7.5 of my southbound PCT thru hike. In episode 1, I made the journey to the trail to Harts Pass and had to hike 30 miles northbound on the PCT to tap the Canadian border. I'm now headed southbound for the rest of my thru hike, all the way to the Mexican border. In this episode, you'll join me in the beautiful Cascade Mountains in northern Washington as I make it to my first resupply back at Harts Pass and then hike on to Stehekin. I take in the stunning landscape, stop and smell the wildflowers, spot some wildlife, and have to tend to my first aches and pains. Together, we will walk 72.5 miles over the next 4 days. Day 4 is going well so far. My goal is to do my first 20-mile day, and the trail is so cruisy. I think I'll have one big climb, but otherwise it's not tons. And at 5 p.m. it's supposed to thunderstorm, so I want to try to get to camp before that. Since I had to hike an out and back from Harts Pass to the Canadian border, I had already hiked this section. I really didn't mind though, because look how incredible it is. I made it to camp and I'm all tucked into my tent, safe and dry. A thunderstorm did roll through there and I didn't film because my camera is not waterproof, but it rolled through. I was like soaking wet, stopped, had to purify water, got even more wet, and my feet, they were just rubbing so much. So I've got a blister between my big toe and my second toe on both sides, and the skin is just like really red from the friction. So that's the only thing that's feeling uncomfortable though. Everything else is feeling good, which is amazing. And I've gotten the hang of my tent. It feels really cozy inside. Like it's really starting to feel like my little tiny home now. It's day 5. I slept in a little bit, pressed snooze a bunch of times. I think I'll go about 15 miles today. I don't want to push it to 20 quite yet. I'll be at Harts Pass in a few miles and I'll do my first resupply, which feels so cool. Feeling good so far. I love this meadow. My feet are feeling okay because I bandaged them and I took ibuprofen. So we'll see how they look at the end of the day. Okay, I made it to my first resupply and this is how much food I have left. So I definitely had too much. Let's see how much I have. Okay, I have way too much food. Way too much. Part of this is my fuel and my TP. Wow, it's getting really bright. Some of the stuff I know I can eat easy, like the Skittles. So it's not as much as I thought. Okay, I'm gonna sort through it. That surprisingly wasn't too hard. Here's my this is what I'm taking for 4 days here. And I put about 4 things into the hiker's box, including a little bit of leftover toilet paper. So I'm feeling good about this. I'm definitely gonna be able to eat all this, I think. And I've got some garbage to get rid of. I can get rid of garbage here. They let thru hikers do that. So here's my sack, bear-proof material. And you just slip this scent-proof bag. Okay, there we go. That's a really good volume, I think. Because the last stretch I did was 5 days and I definitely had too much food. And this is gonna be 3-4 days max. So there we go. Okay, it's a big moment. I just had a snack break and I'm gonna head south on the PCT, leaving Harts Pass, and everything I do now is gonna be brand new. Ooh, okay, let's do it. The reason I said everything will be brand new from here is because from the Canadian border to Harts Pass, where I just resupplied, I had to hike that 30-mile of stretch twice. Once to get out to the border and once to get back to here. Now I was venturing out on this stretch from Harts Pass to Stehekin, which is all trail I had yet to take a single step on, and that felt exhilarating. I made it into camp. It was like a long descent down into camp. I already ate dinner, so I'm just gonna get ready for bed now. My blister on my left foot was better. My blister on my right foot was way worse. So I'll revamp my technique for tomorrow. That was 15 miles today, so I'll do 15 at least tomorrow, maybe even 20. We'll see how I'm feeling. Don't want to overdo my feet too much. Good night. I just put my hiking shirt on. Things are getting difficult hygiene-wise. I cannot get to my next resupply soon enough. I'm planning to get there, not today, but tomorrow night. And then I can do a shower and my laundry, and I just can't wait. This is so uncomfortable right now. Oh. Day 6 is going well so far. After I did my initial descent, I've basically been in the forest in this river valley for a few hours. I'm just starting to climb now towards my pass, which is going to mark halfway point today. So I'm not certain I'm going to make 20 miles, but I'm just trying to keep a good pace and a good attitude. Wow, this trail is amazing. Wow. I just can't get over how well built this trail is. Like, all these rocks are moved out of my way. Well, not my way, but out of the way. And it's just so cruisy, and you can see it all the way. I can see my next pass I'm going through. You know it's a good trail when. Just finishing climbing into my second pass of the day, and spectacular. I'm feeling good, actually. Feeling better now that I'm in the Alpine. I usually always do. I just feel at home in the Alpine. I did it. Full 20-mile day. And tomorrow I need to do it again. And I think I can. My body's feeling good. Anyway, I better finish my stretches and then go to sleep. I haven't even blown up my pillow yet. My physiotherapist, Catherine, she is the physio that I see virtually, so video calls. She prepped me for this hike, gave me exercises to work on, and then in our last session, she gave me exercises to do in the tent before falling asleep. So far it's been easy to do them because I still have a bit of energy. I'm not using up all my energy every day yet, but I've got a quad stretch, hamstring stretch, hip stretch, I just did that one, calf stretch, and calf massage with my ball. So I brought this cork massage ball, so it's very light, and I'll show you what I need to massage here. This is the Achilles that was bothering me after I did my 2 coastal hikes. You can go back and watch those if you haven't yet. So I've got this spot right here in my calf that tends to get tight right here. And so what I've been doing at night is getting the ball in there and massaging, just finding the tight spot. But honestly, it's actually getting better. It's not so much like a knot anymore. And then I can also pin it and do these. I find that's really helpful. Tomorrow will be day 7, and I'll be hiking to Stehekin, and that marks the end of my first section, which is so thrilling. I can't believe it. I'll see you tomorrow for the last day of this section. Good night. Day 7 is going well so far. I got going at 8, and the trail has been very cruisy so far. My crux of the day is that I want to make it to the last shuttle into Stehekin, because that's where my resupply box is, and I hear there's showers and laundry. So yeah, I've got to do 20 miles by 6:15 p.m. Yesterday I did 20 miles in 9 hours, so I gave myself 10 hours today, just in case. I've now done about 12 miles down this river valley the entire time, and there've been peekaboo views at the peaks, but mostly I've been in forest, which is good because it's a hot day. And yeah, I'm feeling like I'm gonna make it in time. Biggest tree yet. Starting to struggle at this point. It's feeling really hot. I'm feeling really tired. Feeling the pain a lot more in my legs now. I feel very alone out here. You know, I'll cross paths with people, but that's it. And I always really like the solitude. Now that I'm here on the PCT, I'm feeling like I'd really like to be at least on a similar schedule to some hikers. Yeah, I'm finding it more challenging than normal to be alone out here right now. And it probably adds to it that this is a region of high bear activity. So I'm probably using up energy and then I'm feeling, whew, lethargic. 1.9 miles. I got this. I'm gonna drink some water, head down, do it. I can do it. I did end up making it to the shuttle in time without any bear or cougar encounters. I was so focused on showering, resupplying, and recharging all of my devices that I didn't film a single clip. But as soon as I got back to trail, I started filming again. You'll join me on the next stretch of the trail as I leave Stehekin and continue southbound in the next episode. See you then.